I got 3 questions for you. 3 questions only. Are you ready to slow down? Are you ready to slow down? Are you ready to slow down and maybe be present in this moment and without any judgment? Without any judgment, just observe what you hear, what you see, what you feel, whatever comes to you. Are you ready to slow down, be present, and perhaps look back at your life to find out who we really are? What is the passion we have? And we don't spend too much time on it for some reason. What are things we don't like to do and still continue doing them for some reason? You know what? I believe that sometimes we just have to slow down, be present in the moment, look back so we can move forward and make right decisions. Make right decisions. If you think about it, running a successful business is all about making right decisions. It's simple as that. Right, Ben? Very easy. We take decisions every day. We hire people, we fire people, we launch new products, we take in capital from investors. But more importantly, we take decisions about our missions. Why should our business be here in the first place? We take decisions about the footprint we will leave here for the next generation. Footprint we are personally responsible for. We take decisions about the paradigm of the world we want to build. We take decisions about the values we truly believe in, and we will never ever compromise. Never ever, right? Regardless of what's going on out there. Now, in reality, not all our decisions turn out right? And it's happening actually regardless of the volume of information we analyze and throw at it somehow. So the question is, how can we make sure that, if not all, then most of our decisions turn out right? And the answer and the logic dictates more data, more information, more analysis, and that's what we do, right? But sometimes additional information and data just don't help. Specifically, in the situation of totally false and wrong assumptions about our businesses, about our lives, maybe about this planet, how we all want to live here. So the question is, there must be something more, right? Maybe some other things we need to master in addition to data, which are very important in analysis. Some other factors which we need to consider, which probably sits outside of our rational part of the brain. Some other soft skills, maybe. That's why you are here. Great leaders understand value in things we can't see. We call them soul of a winner. Soul of a winners. They inspire other people to act, give people a sense of purpose and belonging without any external motivation and manipulation. They inspire us to default to yes first, and then we analyze, and then we are pre-critical. They inspire us to share rather than cooperate solo, cooperate rather than compete, connect the dots we would never connect. Dream big, so we can execute even bigger. But at the end of the day, they help us to experience this mindset shift that we don't need to play zero-sum game out there, which means if I win, you have to lose, and you too. Instead, the name of the game is infinite game, which goes across the generations. in both directions, by the way. Ryan will talk about it. So, great leaders inspire us as well that tide floats all boats. They inspire us as well that it's great to start with why. So welcome to the Soul of Winner. Welcome to this beautiful place called in Czech Pražská křižovatka. Don't try, Johannes, to say it in Czech. Don't try. Prague Crossroads. Right? What a name. What a name for this ambiguous, complex, volatile, unpredictable world. Place dedicated to Václav Havel, my president. Safe place where we can all allow ourselves, for one time at least, to slow down, be present in the moment, look back. So tomorrow, latest tomorrow morning, we can make right decisions. I'm Petr Míkovec. I'm managing partner of Inven Capital, €500 million fund backed by ČEZ and European Investment Bank. Empowering soul of the winners in Europe, UK and Israel, climate tech startups. I will be your host tonight with the greatest team ever, Inven team. And this is our why.
Every single day, we face choices about what we buy, what we eat, how we travel. Every single day, we can make a difference, taking little steps towards making our world a better place to live. Not acting now will have huge consequences on the quality of life on the planet. Change starts with every single one of us. It's time to step up. My mom wants to save the planet.
Daddy makes our garden green.
They use a computer to save the world.
At Inven, we have one mission. We help startups.
As a venture capital fund, we invest money from institutional investors and global corporates. We partner with the most innovative startups with one purpose: to hand over a blue and green planet to our kids.
We nurture new leadership to make an impact, influence others, and enable thousands of job opportunities where diversity of gender, culture, and religion matters.
Although we are analytical, fact-based investors, more importantly for us, it is empathy that helps us ask the right questions and provide sound guidance and support for our startups. Simply, we believe in the soul of a winner.
Christoph and Torsten from Sonnen have democratized energy by creating a community of customers and suppliers with the power to choose how, when, and from whom they buy electricity.
Michi and Eric, the founders of Forto, make the international shipping of containers as simple as sending an email, all while checking and offsetting their CO2 footprint.
Christian and Johannes from Tado have created a smart thermostat compatible with all types of gas boilers in Europe.
Carl, Niels and Christian from Sunfire can draw CO2 from the atmosphere and combine it with water and renewable electricity to create synthetic fuel, the solution to decarbonizing industry.
The founders of the startups that we invest in are visionaries with integrity and a view to the bigger picture. They are driven less by profit than by the impact they can make. They have the strong inner motivation to help them get through difficult times.
Inven is a team of women and men from different backgrounds and nationalities, professional investors and parents. We use our talents, knowledge and passion to find and support the most impactful startups in the clean tech industry.
Thank you. By the way, these are real kids, our kids, really. It's not, no casting. Every Solo, the winner, was always centered around some very unique personality. Last time you may remember Uri Levine, the 2 times unicorn builder of Waze and Move It. We all use Waze, who taught us how important it is to fall in love with the problem, not solution. I recommend this book to every startup founder and every investor, by the way. We should all read these same books to understand each other. With him, Lisa Murphy, originally actor by profession, who decided to enter this man's world, clean tech world, and eventually find her role and value there. By the way, she's our team coach. She's helping us to slow down, stay present, you know the drill, so we can move forward. Now, Dov Moran, inventor of USB stick. I know for the younger audience in this room, it's a history, right? But there was a moment, Jan, right? We all had a USB stick before we entered your presentation in our pockets. So he invented USB stick. And I really like his mantra. If you look at the what's behind on the wall, people first create value. And what is even more important and interesting, that he actually sourced this idea from his first team. And interestingly enough, we have all our first team. Remember? It's not the kindergarten. It's not the school. It's not the first job you have had. That was not your first team. That's our family. So people first came from his mother, and creating value from his grandfather, actually. He was a great entrepreneur even before the Second World War. Dov Moran, if you walk his office in Tel Aviv, you see women and men, Muslims, Jews, Christians, working hand in hand to make this world a little bit better. He doesn't care what's going on around him. He has his own heart, own values. Then maybe COVID came. Yes, so we came here. Nobody came, so we said, let's record a song. We recorded a song. We send you the song. Don't share it anymore. But it was a nice moment too. Then 2 interesting entrepreneurs. They didn't come personally, but we had here directors of a documentary called Point of No Return. And I again recommend everybody go Google it, find it. It's an amazing documentary. These 2 guys, Bertrand Piccard and André Borsberg, flew around the world. You may remember 2016 crazy guys with solar-powered plane, suicidal basically thing. And we learned a lot of things about how it takes really courage to make big decisions if you want to go beyond the point of no return. You guys go, you startups go beyond point of no return very often. And last but not least, Šárka Strachová, Olympic medalist, top world champion in alpine skiing. She was brave enough to share with us a very personal story, how it takes big courage to say no to very effective but devastating training methods of her father, actually. So she decided to do it on her own. She went through valley of death, basically, was sick and everything, but she came back to the top world champions. But at that time, as an independent woman, holding her life in her own hands. Big inspiration. But this time, it will be different. We are not looking for any hero to look for and then who will solve our problems, whatever. Our motto of tonight is, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to raise a startup. And those parents in this room know what does it mean.